Hello students, welcome back. So today we will learn about simple past and also present perfect. Do you know the difference between simple past and present perfect? Now please have a look on the examples here. Yesterday I played tennis with my friends and Mr. Tom watched us. We have the words played and watched. Those words are in the form of past form or verb to. That's why we call it as simple past tense. Now please have a look on other sentences. I have played tennis with my friends and Mr. Tom has watched us. We have the word have followed by past participle or verb 3 and has followed by past participle or verb 3 watched, has watched and have played. Those sentences are called present perfect. In order to learn more about simple past tense and present perfect, now please have a look on the explanations. We will start from simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to show an actions begin and ended and at the definite time in the past. So if we have the time signals that happen in the past, that occur in the past, we use simple past form. For example, yesterday I played tennis with my friends. So we have time signal yesterday here. It shows us sometimes in the past. That's why we use played. Yesterday I played tennis with my friends. Simple past tense is usually formed by adding d or ed to the base form of the verb. For example, from the word play into played, use into used. That happen for regular verbs, but for irregular verbs we have the different forms. You can check your dictionary. For example, from make into made, from read into read, and so on. And in the negative sentence it uses didn't followed by the base form of the verb. For example, yesterday I didn't play tennis with my friend. Yesterday I didn't make any pancake, and so on. Now students, let's have the explanations about present perfect. Present perfect is used to show an actions began in the past but ended at an indefinite time, or it began in the past and continues into the present. For example, I have played tennis with my friends. It means that I started playing tennis some times ago. For instance, like an hour or a minute ago, but now I'm still doing it. I'm still playing. That's why I use present perfect. Present perfect is usually formed by adding have or has followed by the past participle or verb 3. And for the negative sentence, it uses haven't or hasn't followed by the past participle. For example, I haven't played tennis with my friend. I haven't read the books, and so on. In order to make it clearer, now please have a look on the comparisons between simple past and present perfect here. In simple past, we have subject followed by verb 2. In present perfect, we have subject followed by have or has and verb 3. And simple past tense is used to express finished time. For example, I learn English from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It means that I do not learn English right now because I've already done learning it. But in present perfect, it used to describe unfinished time. For example, I have learned English since I was in elementary school. It means that I started to learn English when I was in elementary school and now I'm still learning English. Simple past tense refer to definite time. For example, I saw Monas in 2020. 2020 show us time in the past, and it show us the definite time where I saw Monas. That's why I use simple past form here. It differs from I have seen Monas. It refers to indefinite time. There is no time signal here. So I use I have seen Monas. Simple past it used to indicate series or finished action. For example, first I turned on my computer, then I joined the meeting. So it used past form to show series of finished actions. Different from simple past, Present perfect it used to express experience or result. For example, they have conducted the meeting 3 times. It means that it shows us the result or experience 3 times here. Okay, boys and girls, I do hope that those explanations are clear, and I do hope that you are ready to have practices. Now please have a look on the practice here. Complete the paragraph with the simple past or present perfect of the verbs on the parentheses. For example, I blah 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 from China in 2010 because my father blah 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 a new job. We blah 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 in Jakarta since then. At first it blah 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 difficult, but after I blah 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 acquainted with my new city, it blah 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 easier. Our family blah 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 a house last year, and I blah 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 to a new school. I blah 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 many new friends, but my best friends is Ahmed. We blah 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 a lot of time together. Last year I blah 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 on vacations with his family. Now I do hope that you try to fill in the blank with the perfect, present perfect or simple past form based on the time signals given here. Now please check the answer. I moved from China in 2010 because my father got a new job. It used moved and got because it has definite time in the past, 20 and 10. That's why it used verb to or simple past form. Then for the second sentence, we have lived in Jakarta since then. We use have lived instead of lived. Why? Because we have the time signal since here. Since show us that the actions has already started, sometimes in the past, but now it still happens. That's why we use present perfect forms. Then for the next sentence, at first it was difficult, but after I got acquainted with my new city, it became easier. At first it show us 20 and 10. It means that it show us sometimes in the past. That's why it used simple past form. Then, our family bought a house last year. It's already clear it used definite time in the past, last year. That's why it used verb to bought and also transferred. Then, the next sentence, I have met many new friends, but my best friend is Ahmed. Here we don't have any time signals, and it shows us, based on the logic, the writer is still the best friends of Ahmed, right? That's why it used present perfect I have met. We have spent a lot of time together. It's the same explanations. There is no definite time that show us the past. It happens. Past actions or past activities. That's why it used present perfect. For the last sentence, last year I went on vacations with his family. Last year it show us the definite time in the past. Okay, boys and girls, I do hope that it makes you understand more about the difference between present perfect and also simple past tense. Now please have more practice. Rewrite the questions as well as the answers on your notebook, and later we will discuss it in our classroom. So now please have a look here. You can write SP if the sentence is in the simple past form and PP if the sentence is in the present perfect. So you can just identify the sentence whether it is in the simple past form or in the present perfect forms. Number 1. The United States first conducted a census in 1790. Number 2. The US populations has become more diverse recently. Number 3. Last year Nevada grew faster than any other state. Number 4. Lately, Arizona has grown faster than Nevada. Number 5. The populations of Louisiana decreased after Hurricane Katrina. Now you can write down your answers in your notebook. Now let's move to the next exercises. Complete the following sentences with the correct forms of the verbs in the parentheses. Number 1. The populations of Europe blah 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 in recent years. Number 2. In 1890, census takers first blah 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 data processing machines. Number 3. For many centuries, California blah 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 a popular destination for immigrants. Number 4, in recent years, more people blah 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 to United States from Mexico than from any other country. Number 5, the government blah 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 the Census Bureau in 1902. Number 6, ever since then, the Census Bureau blah 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 unimportant roles in the study of the US populations. Okay, boys and girls, thank you so much and see you in class. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and have fun and enjoy your learning. Bye bye.